Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is the Gundam EX, which I finally rolled recently. I really do like it. It's got a good weapon set. It's got really strong melee. I am not good at using its tactical booster, but that's going to take practice, I'm sure. But again, it's got a good skill set. I just kind of messed around with the paint. I felt it was apparently designed to look like a skeleton to give a horror vibe, and that's right. This is this weird round. Okay, well, be prepared for a weird round, but boot to the face, got the damage, didn't get the knockdown, and managed to fend them off and hit that other suit. But yeah, I am pinned in the corner here, and yeah, I'm calling for help because I would like for that bomb to go off, but yeah, the bomb never even got planted, so I'm not even sure why it's an issue. Or I didn't realize that, so that's why it's an issue. But yeah, I was going for a more skeletal look. I feel like I didn't quite get what I was going for. It's a little bit more attack on Titan than I was going for. Used the EX boost to keep myself out of that Ifrit's melee and counter with a big kick. I do like the big kick. It's goofy. But yeah, like I said, this round is weird because it's one of those rounds where one player keeps going for the base bomb. And to be totally honest, that is often a good recipe for suicide. I can't right now is not a inappropriate response to that kind of thing. But I decided if that's how it's going to be, if we're going to be a person down because the base bomb is apparently the goal, I'm just going to stay on the base and try to create enough chaos that that bomb goes off. Because either the bomb goes off and we get our last teammate back, or yeah, things just get out of hand. And things got out of hand realistically. But yeah, so again, this is kind of a weird one, but I think if I remember, it comes out okay. We'll find out. But yeah, I like I like the Gundam EX. Well, for one thing, its main weapon is a charging beam rifle. That is entirely my jam. And yeah. Plus, it has a Gatling you can fire while moving. That's a good thing at this cost range. And let's see if I can picked off that. And now, okay, well, number 2 was there, so got the Ifrit as well. And yeah, we are all here right on the base. That is, I believe, nope, that is a standard gym custom. Interesting. I'm not sure if I got any damage off of that or not. I think if your body comes into contact, you do get kick damage. But I'm not sure if brushing my shin against them means anything. Use the Gatling to get the kill. Gonna fire a little bit at the base to see what kind of damage my weapons do. Some. It's damage. It's not spectacular damage. If we had the time to focus the base down, I might be able to do it, but we're not going to have that time. Because, yeah, okay, it looks like somebody took out the pilot in the base again. So, yep, the chaos continues. So I am going to make the best of it. Yeah, that's like one of the few times I've ever had where the melee being on an uneven surface worked out in my favor. I was a little bit lower than the target, and that was enough to land the kick. Then I got focused down by the everything, so that happens. Yeah, as you can see, action still happening around the base. It is just, like I said, this one was bizarre. The bomb was once again planted. I don't think it's going to go off this time either, but the good news about focusing on the base this hard is that everything stays pretty much where it in that corner. So I don't remember if / how many things I tag with that support fire, but I think there's one. I'm taking some hits. I'm extremely lucky that I didn't crash into that G-Line standard armor and get killed before I could get in my mobile suit. But let's see. But yeah, I will. G-Line standard definitely has the stronger Gatling, but it had less health, and I can use mine while moving, which was a good combination to win that brief standoff. Again, it also had like 10 hit points, so that helps with that. The number 1 asked for support. I'm not sure where they are. There is that a Dozelzaku? Yeah, bomb didn't go off this time either. Knocked down. Red Rider tagged me. That's okay. Just finish the thing off so we get the points because we're only a tiny bit ahead. And yeah, just like I said, this is this we are ahead by a very slight amount. It is unusual to be honestly doing this well within a round where we get really focused. Number 5 again, really focused on base bombing. That is usually not a good thing, but just the fact that we decided to push and stay with them is not the usual response and is giving atypical results. I would still not recommend this as a general course of action in your GBO2 play, but yeah, it is a thing. Somebody else got that right before I did, and yep, 2 people still not happy about the base bombing. I don't blame them, but again, we are winning, so just roll with it and do what you can do. They have decided to retaliate by planting their own base bomb, and actually, honestly, that is the best thing that could happen to us because we are all keeping up with our base bomb, and since they have one, that means the team is somewhat divided. So, yeah, our bomb flubbed again. It will not be the last attempt. I'm sure you figured that out. I used EX boost to get back a little bit so I could get some distance and not get surrounded again. That seems to have been a good choice. I did not hit my ally. I did not get the kill, but I did not get the ally. But yeah, this is oddly having the knock-on effect of keeping the enemy team relatively concentrated, which is allowing us to focus fire and, take them down. So, yep. Like keeping them concentrated and having a Red Rider on the team, pretty good combo, honestly. So they're going to get their bomb off. I'm not sure if ours ever goes off or not. There's somebody, as we saw, just going to try and defuse. If we can get them, we're going to try and get them. To be honest, I shot at the base. I don't think this rifle has piercing, but I felt like it was worth it. Nope, bomb defused again, and that's the last chance we're going to get, unless number 5 just goes full obsessive and plants it again to plant it, which is, again, not a good idea, because that means that you get 50 points, but you have a risk of giving up 150 for the defuse. So, like, to be honest, the base bombing rules were at one point revised to discourage exactly this kind of scenario. Because, yeah, if you could just keep even by creating base bomb chaos as opposed to risking losing points, you were, it was more of an advantage. But, yeah, I just got focused down really hard, but that's okay because the round is over. And they got a couple last-second kills. It was still not enough, and somehow we managed to pull this ridiculous round off. But, yeah, like I said, color scheme's not bad, but I may take it over to Gundam Breaker 4 and try from there, because I think I'll be able to get closer to what I was going for. I got top assist. Our Red Rider tore up, of course. 82,000 damage, 5 and 3. I will take it. And that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We will be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later. But yeah, just the willingness of the rest of the team to roll with this is why we won. It was not, I honestly don't think it was a good strategy, but again, because everybody was willing to just, get in there and stick together and focus on this one thing, we managed to pull it off just barely. We very much could have lost that even at the last second, but yeah, I'm happy and amazed that actually worked out.